Quarterback number 10, Justin Herbert. To the defensive side for the Chargers, DJ, and up front on the interior of the line, Poona Ford signed as a free agent out of Buffalo. Tito Abonia and Morgan Fox is your pass rusher. Your edges, Khalil Mack, and all of his 101.5 sacks, along with Joey Bosa, healthy going into the season. Linebacking core, incredibly interesting. Denzel Perriman and Deion Henley, but we're probably going to see some Junior Colson out there as well.
I might be more fired up about that position than any other position on the team. Deion Henley, specifically, the speed that he possesses, Money, to put him next to Derwin James at times, it's going to look like you've got two corners playing linebacker when that happens.
Well, you mentioned Derwin. He is one half of the safety combo with Alohi Gilman. Your third safety going to be A.J. Finley in his second season out of Ole Miss. Your corners on the outside, Christian Fulton signed as a free agent from Tennessee, and Asante Samuel Jr. in the slot. We'll start out with Ja Taylor. And, of course, your punt returner and kick returner, the All-Pro, averaged 16 per return. Darius Davis, I think we'd be remiss if we did not mention the specialist, DJ. Cameron Dicker just signs that 4-year, $22 million deal. Worth every penny. The most accurate kicker in NFL history through 2 seasons. J.K. Scott last year, more fair catches than any other punter in football.
And we'll get a chance to explain and dust off the new rules on the kickoff as well. So special teams, very important. It's going to look a little different this year.
It sure is, and we'll be back with kickoff. Chargers, Raiders on the LA Chargers Football Network.
Want the latest in Chargers breaking news, exclusive content, scores, up-to-the-minute highlights, press conferences, and more delivered straight to your phone? Download the official Chargers app, your one-stop shop for all things Bolts. In addition to staying in the know with the Chargers app, you can also conveniently manage your tickets and access important know-before-you-go game day information all in one place. Staying connected to your Bolts has never been easier. Download the official Chargers app today and bolt up.
Sometimes your phone breaks.
Ugh.
Dude.
What the?
Oh, seriously? Hey, life happens. But at Verizon, we got you. Trade in any phone from our top brands in any condition and get a great deal on iPhone 15 with an unlimited ultimate plan. And turn...
No!
Into... Oh, yeah! Only on Verizon.
With NFL Sunday Ticket and YouTube TV, you can watch the most live NFL games all in one place, which means you can watch the Rams and the Colts and the Vikings and the Bengals and the Buccaneers and the Chargers, or whoever you're rooting for, all in your living room. But not literally, of course. Market Games excludes digital-only games.
The annual NFL Fan of the Year contest presented by Captain Morgan is officially open. The NFL's looking to celebrate the extraordinary fans who spice up football with their fandom. Do you know someone who brings their own flavor of fun to game day? Do they have passion, enthusiasm, and fandom of the Los Angeles Chargers like no one else? Visit NFL.com/Fan of the Year to nominate yourself or someone you know to be the Los Angeles Chargers Fan of the Year. Let's go! NFL.com/Fan of the Year.
This is LA Chargers football. Alt 98.7.
KYSR, Los Angeles. LA's new alternative.
Turn it up! Turn it up! Chargers blitz. Wrapped up. Escapes. Can't escape again. There you go.
Turn it up!
Chargers look like they are licking their chops. To the 20, 15, 10.
Yeah, it feels like greatness.
LA Chargers football is on.
Legendary in the making. Reach out and we take it.
Lowers the shoulder.
We on the verge and it feels like greatness. The time to bolt up has arrived.
Bolt up and strap in.
This is LA Chargers football.
On your home for the LA Chargers.
Chargers games are going to feel different this year.
This team is committed to changing the narrative.
Now, the voice of your LA Chargers, Matt Money Smith and Daniel Jeremiah.
Chargers in their powder blue top, gold pant combo, white helmets. The Raiders, white top, silver pant combo as the captains get ready to meet at midfield. Jim Harbaugh announcing the captains a little bit earlier, I should say on Monday of last week, as a matter of fact. So Justin Herbert, Derwin James, no surprise there. He is joined by Rashawn Slater, Bradley Bozeman on the offensive side, Denzel Perriman on the defensive side. And a reminder, Jim Harbaugh, 4 seasons, as the head coach of the San Francisco 49ers. 4-0 in season openers. The only coach in NFL history who has got more wins in season openers without a loss or a tie. Raymond Berry of the Patriots, who went 5-0 in openers from 1985 to 1989. That stat provided by the incomparable Steve DeSager, back for another season, along with our man Bob Petnick, who's standing to my right, our spotter in the booth, as we get excited to kick off this 2024 campaign, DJ. And I'd be foolish not to announce to the people during that commercial break when Jim Harbaugh was put up on the scoreboard on this massive infinity board. This place went crazy during the national anthem.
Exploded, and you saw a kind of a wry smile come across his face as well. A little nod, a little appreciation for the love he received in his opener here as the Chargers head coach.
As we're waiting for the coin toss, I will point out the weather as it is hot. Excessive heat warning is what it says on the forecast. Right now it is 95 degrees in Inglewood. It feels like 96. I was down on the field a little bit earlier, it being turf. All those black pellets in there tend to heat things up a little bit. I would guess that it is, if not triple digits, maybe 1 degree below. Going to be a hot one out there as the captains exchange handshakes, hugs, as our referee today, Scott Novak, gets set for the coin toss. We'll go through those rules after the coin toss for the new kickoff. Saw a kickoff return earlier today in Buffalo.
This coin for today, that's your heads, that's your tails. That's your heads, that's your tails. Your choice. Tails. Choice is tails.
Minshew calls tails.
It's tails you want to toss. Which way you want to kick. Las Vegas has deferred. Los Angeles will receive the look.
All right. So it will be the Chargers ball to start. They will operate left to right from our vantage point. And DJ, we mentioned new rules. Kickoff. It has changed 7 times since 1994. The new one, the fair catch, gone. It is a fair catch where you catch it. So you catch the ball in the field of play, that is where it will be spotted. No longer goes out to the 20. There is a landing zone between the goal line and the 20. The kicker must land the ball in that area. If it is short of the 20-yard line, it goes to the 40 automatically. Cannot be returned. If it lands in the end zone and you decide to take a knee without having hit the landing zone first, automatically goes to the 30.
And then you get to the option, which we saw from Cameron Dicker. We'll see if we see more of that today, which is try and get that squibbed within the landing zone. That's the sweet spot.
Exactly right. He was so deft at it in the preseason. He would get that ball to skip right at the 1-yard line into the end zone. And when you take a touchback on that, it goes to the 20. Save yourself 10 yards. No players can move prior to the ball being received. So everyone just kind of stands and watches until who's back there for the Chargers, Darius Davis, secures that ball. Then everyone can begin their movement. And we are off on the 2024 campaign.
I don't think we saw, from a return standpoint, all the different ideas that teams are going to unveil in the preseason. I saw a couple counters today where you saw guys crisscrossing his blockers and ended up popping one long return. So it's going to be fun to see this kind of grow and evolve as the season goes along.
No doubt. Hassan Haskins, just acquired in a trade from, or I should say off of waivers from Tennessee, is back there with Darius Davis. Last season, remember Davis, your all-pro punt returner. He will set up just inside the numbers to the left side of the field from where we are sitting, the far side of the field. Hassan Haskins closest to the Chargers sideline, and this ball is kicked towards Davis. He will field it at the 2, and he is now on top of the numbers at the 10, at the 15, to the 20. Foot in the ground, hits a defender at the 25, now at the 30, now at the 35, past the 35 to the 38. A 35-yard return where the Chargers offense will get going, and we get to the third member of our broadcast team down on the field, Shannon Farron.
Derwin James said it, you can't embarrass me like that. Justin Herbert added, guys in this locker room, we don't even need to talk about it. They wouldn't have it any other way than opening this season against their bitter rival who embarrassed them last December. New season, new coach with a track record for turning teams around quicker than anyone expects. His mission, the Lombardi Trophy.
Thank you, Shannon. Well, Scott Matlock starts as your fullback. He's going to play both ways today First play action. Herbert throws as he's hit. Caught by Will Dissly, the tight end, all the way out to the 45, 48, 49-yard line before he's dropped by Divine Diablo. A gain of 12 and a first down, Chargers.
Great job by Justin. They brought some pressure there. Justin's able to hang in there. You mentioned he got hit right in the back and was able to still get that ball out and make a completion.
Operating with tempo, Matlock in his left pocket, pistol formation with Gus Edwards right behind him. And here's your first carry for Gus, and he is through the line inside Raider territory to the 46. Christian Wilkins with the tackle, a gain of 5.
Looked like a little double team inside right there, and that is a north and south runner in Gus Edwards, getting those shoulders down.
Strength of the line is to the right. Both Matlock and Dissly outside of Joe Alt. And we got movement from Dissly. Back him up 5. It'll be 2nd and 9.
False start. Offense number 81. That's a 5-yard penalty. 2nd down.
Make it 2nd and 10.
Keep my eyes on Merrick, Money, the safety, Trevor Merrick for the Raiders. That pressure they got early was him blitzing. They're trying to get him down in the box to get him involved in the run game as well. So if they can time this up when they catch him coming down low like that, they might be able to see if they can sneak one over the top.
So as it goes to 2nd and 10, Quentin Johnston, Hayden Hurst, and J.K. Dobbins all check in. They spread it out, 2 receivers each side. Raiders showing blitz, and they bring it. Herbert, pump fakes, drop. Sack, ball comes out, and falling on top of it is Rashawn Slater. Little extracurricular there from Christian Wilkins. Hit him while he was down. It's a loss of 15.
Let's see if that fumble happened before he was down, because that's a decent chunk of yardage from where he was hit.
Here's Scott Novak.
Defense number 49 was in the neutral zone. It's a 5-yard penalty. 2nd out.
Well, that's Charles Snowden, just signed to the active roster 2 days ago, and that is a huge mistake. He could not back out before they snapped it when he was coming on the blitz.
This is a very aggressive start for the Raiders defense, sending a lot of extra bodies.
Instead of 3rd and 25, it's 2nd and 5. Gus Edwards back out, takes the handoff again, and he is dropped after a gain of maybe 1 by Max Crosby. It'll be a 3rd, and it looks like 3, so we'll give him 2.
You can't leave him alone. So that time you see the tight end Dissly's blocking down. They're going to wait for the puller to kick out Crosby. Crosby's too explosive and too fast. The puller's never going to get to him. He's going to get to the back first, as he did right there.
So here's our first 3rd down of the game. Chargers just outside the range of Cameron Dicker, it seems like, at the 45-yard line. J.K. Dobbins in the backfield to the right of Herbert. Herbert now changing the play. 7 on the play clock.
Got a lot of cushion down here.
Looking right. Pump fakes. Hit. Sacked. Max Crosby. Who else? And the Chargers will have to punt.
And Max Crosby has almost exclusively been on that right side for the Chargers. That time he's coming over from the other side.
Into punt for Los Angeles, number 16, J.K. Scott.
So Scott to punt it away. Back to return for the Raiders, Trey Tucker. Set up at his own 5.
You got a chance to really pin him deep here with this field position.
Right. And it's an end-over-end kick. Tucker stays away from it, and it is way short. I mean, not even inside the 20-yard line. Looks like it's going to be at about the 22 where the Raiders will get started. So J.K. unable to flip the field. Just a 22-yard punt. And it'll be Chargers defense on the field, 0-0 here when we return on the LA Chargers Football Network.
Chargers game day is best shared with others, so gather your crew together and unlock special group ticket pricing on single game tickets. Enjoy the best in-game experience in the NFL in the Bolts iconic SoFi Stadium home. Visit Chargers.com/groups to secure your seats today.
At UCLA Health, discovery and innovation lead to the best care. Our doctors and nurses work tirelessly every day to bring you the best experience so you can live your best life. It's why we're consistently ranked as a top hospital nationwide for 35 consecutive years by U.S. News and World Report. Go to uclahealth.org to schedule an appointment today at one of our over 280 locations right here in Southern California. Once again, that's uclahealth.org.
Sometimes your phone breaks.
Ugh.
Dude.
What the?
Oh, seriously?
Hey, life happens. But at Verizon, we got you. Trade in any phone from our top brands in any condition and get a great deal on iPhone 15 with an unlimited Ultimate plan. And turn...
No!
Into...
Oh, yeah!
Only on Verizon.
Hey Chargers fans, Paramount Plus is once again your home to stream the NFL on CBS every Sunday all season long. That means you can catch Justin Herbert and the rest of the LA Chargers from your smart TV, tablet, phone, or any device. All you need is a Paramount Plus account. Paramount Plus streams your live, local NFL on CBS game across the league every Sunday, all the way through the AFC Championship game. So sign up and sign into Paramount Plus today and get ready for another thrilling season of Chargers football with the NFL on CBS, streaming live on Paramount Plus.
Chargers fans, club seats at SoFi Stadium offer the best of everything. Incredible sightlines, delicious food, refreshing beverages, premium parking, and more. There's no better way to cheer on your Bolts. Reserve your club seats today by visiting chargers.com/tickets.
This is LA Chargers football.
Cuts inside into the end zone. He's done again.
Now the voice of your LA Chargers, Matt Money Smith and Daniel Jeremiah.
0-0 here. Chargers pick up a first down, but unable to move the ball once they got into Raider territory. Stalled out at the 45. Win with Wilshire Law Firm, official personal injury attorneys of the Chargers. Find them at wilshirelaw.com/Chargers and pay nothing until you win. They come out in nickel. Ja Taylor, the nickelback. Minshew in the shotgun, and it's a quick toss out to the left side. There is Asante Samuel to slow down Jacoby Myers, but not before he picks up 9. It'll be a 2nd and 1.
Just give him a little bit of cushion there, and Gardner Minshew, the veteran, just going to take that easy layup for the first completion of the game on the Raiders side.
Minshew in his 6th season out of Washington State, signed as a free agent after a heck of a year with Shane Steichen, our old friend. And the Colts came down to the final game of the season as to whether or not the Colts were going to get into the playoffs. Break huddle. Zamir White in the backfield. He takes over for Josh Jacobs. They're in pistol formation. Hand off to White. He hits the center of that line and is stopped immediately by Puna Ford and Tito Abonia. No gain. So good early return here. A little extracurricular from 2 UCLA Bruins, Colton Miller and Tito Abonia going at it.
And that was the matchup on the play. He tried to cut off Tito. Tito would not allow it. He defeated that cutoff block and made the play and then never let go after it was over.
So a 3rd and 1. Out comes Scott Matlock playing both ways today. He replaces Tito. Out there with Puna Ford, Khalil Mack, Joey Bosa. Minshew under center. Bunch formation to his left with 3 receivers. Handoff to White, and he is dropped. Dropped for a loss of a half yard by Joey Bosa.
That was a slow developing play, and the Chargers got a ton of penetration. It starts with Puna Ford. He's able to force that back inside by winning up the field, and Bosa was there to clean it up.
So out to punt it away, A.J. Cole. Back to return it, standing at his own 23-yard line is Darius Davis. 3 and out for the defense. Jesse Minner, first-year defensive coordinator here under Jim Harbaugh's group, does its job.
They've got punt safe out there with the defense.
That's a lot of leg. Pushes Davis back. He calls for the fair catch. And Cole flips the field with a 57-yard punt. Chargers will get started at the 13. 0-0 early on the LA Chargers Football Network.
Want the latest in Chargers breaking news, exclusive content, scores, highlights, and more? Download the official Chargers app, your one-stop shop for all things Bolts. Stay in the know. Download the official Chargers app today.
Alt 98.7.
LA's new alternative.
I am happy. I'm feeling glad I got sunshine.
This is alt music.
LA's new alternative.
Alt 98.7.
Win with Wilshire Law Firm, official personal injury partner of the Chargers. Our two teams bolt up to win for you. Think you may have a personal injury case? Find us at wilshirelaw.com/Chargers and pay nothing until you win. That's the Wilshire Law Firm promise.
Flamingo Fridays, it's almost done. My flippers, my floaties, my sunscreen. Nope, I don't need that. Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
Save $45 on a full body massage this month at Sage Spa.
Number 2.
Bow Wow, live October 5th.
And the number 1 reason.
Get a sweet set of headphones by Ice Design Labs when you earn 500 points on your rewards card the 17th.
Morongo, good times.
Ticketmaster, the official ticket marketplace of the Chargers and the NFL. Ticketmaster's got the best way to take it to the house when it comes to being there live. They're the safest and most convenient marketplace to score fully verified Chargers tickets. And even if your plans get turned over, Ticketmaster gives you more flexibility to sell your seats. Want to meet up inside the stadium with your crew? Transferring your tickets is an easy handoff. So get those touchdown celebrations ready and score your tickets today at Ticketmaster.com/Chargers.
LA, this is your Charger station. Here's Matt Money Smith and Daniel Jeremiah.
0-0 here early, 9:30 to go in the first. Not to get too deep into the punting game, but this is the residual effect of not being able to flip the field and pin the Raiders deep. JK's punt only went 22 yards, and instead of punting from the 10 or the 9, you give Cole an opportunity to punt from the 31, able to put a ton of leg into it, and now the Chargers backed up inside their own 15. J.K. Dobbins in the backfield. He takes the handoff. Bounces off the first tackler out to the 15, gain of 2. Tackle by Christian Wilkins. It'll be a 2nd and 8.
That was definitely a big need for the Raiders, that defensive tackle position, and they spent big money going out there and getting Christian Wilkins. It's not just because of what he does rushing the passer inside. It's the strength he has at the point of attack in the run game.
Dobbins and Edwards come over from Baltimore. Last series seemed to be Gus Edwards. This series starts with J.K. Quentin Johnston all alone left. Checked by Jacorian Bennett. Palmer in motion. And that's an offsides or a false start.
Yeah. Alt moved, but I thought...
False start. Offense, number 81. That's a 5-yard penalty. Second down.
That's a second false start on Will Dissly.
That was Max Crosby moved initially. I thought he reacted to that initial movement, but that's the second time he's whistled. Him and Alt right next to each other flinched a little bit when Crosby moved.
And now Dissly will come off. Hayden Hurst will come in. This Raiders defense has been a handful so far in this game.
Well, under Antonio Pierce last year, 16 points per game once he took over.
They spread it out. 3 receivers right with Hurst on the inside. 2 left. Here comes the pressure. Middle of the field. Caught and immediately tackled by Marcus Epps. After a gain of 6 is Hayden Hurst with his first reception as a Bolt. It'll bring up 3rd and about 7.
I believe that was John Jenkins with a little pressure working against Zion Johnson inside. There's been a lot of pressure on Justin Herbert so far early in this game.
Chargers 0 for 1 on 3rd down.
Almost wonder if they're going to dial up a screen at some point in time with as much pressure as they're sending at him.
Herbert from the shotgun. They show blitz and they bring pressure. Herbert throws left side. Quentin Johnston, high points, swatted away, incomplete. by Jacorian Bennett. Had his hands on it. Nice play by Bennett to punch it out. And a 3-and-out, they'll have to punt.
Yeah, there was the pressure that came. I thought they might try and guess that was going to happen again. They brought the pressure. They pick it up nicely by J.K. Dobbins picks it up. There's just no room to fit that football down the field.
No, and I think even if he catches it, he's out of bounds.
Well, he's got to stay a little bit on the numbers, closer to the numbers to give Herbert some more room to throw that ball.
See, now J.K. punting this thing away from his own 2. Tucker lined up at his own 30.
He can fly.
Yep. A wobbly punt. Fair catch signaled for at the 31. So J.K. able to get it out of there. 51 yards, 0-0. Physical game so far here at SoFi between the Chargers and Raiders on the LA Chargers Football Network.
Summer congestion got you down? Whether it's allergies or a summer cold, being congested can change your whole day. You feel tired and run down like you're missing out on summer fun. At Navage, we're here to make breathing easy, easier. Navage uses patented gentle suction technology to help clear out allergens, mucus, dust, and germs without drugs. In as fast as 30 seconds, you'll be on your way to a better day. Look for Navage in brand new packaging. Navage, fresh new look, same great product.
At UCLA Health, discovery and innovation lead to the best care. Our doctors and nurses work tirelessly every day to bring you the best experience so you can live your best life. It's why we're consistently ranked as a top hospital nationwide for 35 consecutive years by U.S. News and World Report. Go to uclahealth.org to schedule an appointment today at one of our over 280 locations right here in Southern California. Once again, that's uclahealth.org.
Sometimes your phone breaks.
Ugh. Dude.
What the?
Oh, seriously?
Hey, life happens. But at Verizon, we got you. Trade in any phone from our top brands in any condition and get a great deal on iPhone 15 with an unlimited Ultimate plan. And turn...
No!
Into...
Oh, yeah!
Only on Verizon.
The Los Angeles Chargers Impact Fund is a nonprofit charity empowering youth, generating access, and creating opportunities in under-resourced neighborhoods so today's dreams can become tomorrow's reality. Through the Impact Fund's Bolt Academy program, Inglewood area high school juniors and seniors are taught critical job skills that they then apply in game day positions with the Chargers. Learn more about Bolt Academy and the Impact Fund's other inspiring initiatives by visiting chargers.com/impact.
This is LA Chargers football.
Cuts inside into the end zone. He's got it.
Now the voice of your LA Chargers, Matt Money Smith and Daniel Jeremiah.
0-0 early out on the field now. Getting their first bit of action is Bolts. The rookie junior Colson picked in the 3rd round out of Michigan. Captain of that defense. And Elijah Molden, safety nickel that they traded for. Out of Tennessee, he's playing up high with Alohi Gilman. That puts Derwin James down in the box next to Khalil Mack. Minshew in the shotgun, Zamir White next to him. Minshew to pass. Looking, throwing, and well out of bounds for Devontae Adams. Incomplete 2nd and 10. Charger fans catch all of the action this season live and in person with Vivid Seats, proud partner of the Los Angeles Chargers and the only ticket company that rewards you for buying. Download the app or visit vividseats.com today.
This feels like two fighters trying to feel their way out here early on in this ball game.
It's target for Devontae Adams, but again, thrown well out of bounds right side. White stays in the backfield. Minshew looking right, still looking right, throwing underneath. Undercut by Asante Samuel as Zamir White for a gain of just 1, brings up 3rd and 9. And out comes Bud Dupree and Tuli Tuipulotu.
Now this is where you can start having some fun. They're going to put everybody up on the line of scrimmage, and you're going to have to sort out who's going to rush the quarterback and who's dropping off into coverage.
We got all 4 of them out there, DJ.
That's going to be fun.
Bosa, Bud, and
race car.
Tuli. How about
a little
that?
Race car package.
And Morgan Fox, all on the line of scrimmage, all 5 of them. Minshew has it spread out.
There's Junior Colson out there as well.
And it's a quick throw underneath, and broken tackle, and it's a first down. It is a first down for Trey Tucker. Should have been tackled.
That was a Lowy, I believe.
That thing should have gone for 1 yard.
He closed on it in a hurry. And that's one of those things with guys that, in this era where you don't see a lot of guys playing in the preseason, tackling early on in the season can be a little bit of a concern. And that time, Aloy Gilman frustrated with himself, not able to finish.
And they're saying he didn't get it, DJ. They're saying he was short, so it's 4th and 1, and they're going for it.
Do not jump.
That ball is on the 41. They need to get to about the 41 3/4. And they're running. There's White. He's hit at the line of scrimmage. Waiting for a signal.
No way he got
No
that.
chance. Chargers ball. Turnover on downs. A loss of 1. Kuna was unblocked. He just shifted to his right.
I'm shocked that they went for this. I mean, they weren't able to get anywhere close to a first down on the last short yardage play. There's so much penetration by this Chargers front right now. There's knockback and penetration.
You only need about 2 yards to get into Cameron Dicker field goal range where they're at right now. Gus Edwards in the backfield. Will Dissly next to Joe Alt on the right side. Palmer, McConkey, your receivers. Matt Locke, your fullback. Hand off to Edwards. Edwards inside the 40 to the 38 for a gain of 2. Let's go downstairs to Shannon Farron.
Physicality is celebrated and rewarded on this sideline, guy. This defense, it's simplified. Pre-snap communication stands out. Last season, players have talked about it. Too many pre-snap checks and adjustments slowed them down, their minds and bodies. Now that defense streamlined.
No doubt. Pistol formation, handoff to Edwards, and Edwards inside the 35 to the 33, and now you got third and manageable. Flag on the field, though.
There's going to be a hold.
Holding. Offense number 81. That's a 10-yard penalty. Second down.
It's a rough start for Will Dissly. 2 false starts and now a hold. That is 20 penalty yards. And
it's made it tough to get into some kind of rhythm.
No doubt. The penalties, it was a 2nd and 5, then it became a 2nd and 10 right when they got to the other side of the plus side of the field. And now you're sitting in field goal range comfortably with a 3rd and 2, and instead you got a 2nd and 18 all the way back near midfield.
Held Adam Butler, who's been very active, 7th-year player out of Vandy for this defensive front. It's a good front the Chargers are going up against.
Joe Alt staring at Max Crosby with no help. Trips right, Quentin left. That's where Herbert's looking. Middle of the field, popped up in the air, incomplete. Intended for McConkey, can't secure his first NFL catch. Nate Hobbs there to break it up, and now a 3rd and 18. And DJ got to be thinking about field goal range.
No question. Just get yourself, you can be short of the sticks here and plenty of room for Dicker. No sacks, no negative plays, and don't be greedy. Get what you can here and get yourself 3 points. We're waiting for some of these receivers to separate. That was a question coming into this year. We've yet to see anybody create a lot of separation in this Raiders secondary.
0-0, 5 minutes left in the first. Herbert in the shotgun. J.K. to his left, trips right. Down to 5 on the play clock. Herbert looking left. On the middle, there's Quentin. Turn up field to the 40. Lowers his shoulder, gets all the way to the 36-yard line, and that's what we were talking about.
Perfect.
Trayvon Merrick with the tackle, and now you can get Cameron Dicker out there to put 3 on the board and strike first.
Also, the way that we advocated last year for Quentin Johnston to be used. Instead of looking at his size and just assuming he's a down-the-field vertical threat, he does his best work in college after the catch. He's tough, he's strong, he's fast. Get the ball in his hands and let him go like we saw right there.
53-yarder for Dicker. His career long is 55. This from the right hash. And this kick is, you could not split it any more down the middle. Hits the back of the net, probably had 10 yards to go. And on the turnover on downs, the Chargers get 3 points to lead the Raiders 3-0 on the LA Chargers Football Network.
Ticketmaster, the official ticket marketplace of the Chargers and the NFL. Ticketmaster's got the best way to take it to the house when it comes to being there live. They're the safest and most convenient marketplace to score fully verified Chargers tickets. And even if your plans get turned over, Ticketmaster gives you more flexibility to sell your seats. Want to meet up inside the stadium with your crew? Transferring your tickets is an easy handoff. So get those touchdown celebrations ready and score your tickets today at Ticketmaster.com/Chargers.
Hey Chargers fans, Paramount Plus is once again your home to stream the NFL on CBS every Sunday all season long. That means you can catch Justin Herbert and the rest of the LA Chargers from your smart TV, tablet, phone, or any device. All you need is a Paramount Plus account. Paramount Plus streams your live, local NFL on CBS game across the league every Sunday, all the way through the AFC Championship game. So sign up and sign into Paramount Plus today and get ready for another thrilling season of Chargers football with the NFL on CBS, streaming live on Paramount Plus.
Global music sensations take the Yamava Theater stage this November. Andrea Bocelli performs an intimate concert on November 1st. Mariah Carey kicks off her Christmas tour on November 6th. And the Jonas Brothers return on November 10th. Tickets are on sale now at YamavaTheater.com. Catch Andrea Bocelli, Mariah Carey, and Jonas Brothers live in November at Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel, California's #1 entertainment destination. Must be 21 and winner.
Don't let money get in the way of chasing your college dreams. Financial aid is available to help with tuition, textbooks, and sometimes even rent. Enrolling full-time at a California community college may qualify you for the Student Success Completion Grant, which offers up to $8,000 per year to help you work less and finish faster. Find out if you're eligible for this and other types of aid. Enroll now and complete a FAFSA or California DREAM Act application by September 2nd at icangotocollege.com.
LA, this is your Charger station. Here's Matt Money Smith and Daniel Jeremiah.
Our drive summary presented by UCLA Health, keeping you on top of your game. Tip of the cap to the defense. Got the turnover on downs at the 40-yard line. The offense puts together 4 plays for 5 yards, a minute, 33 seconds, and a 53-yard field goal for Cameron Dicker, as the Bolts now lead 3-0. Dicker set to kick it away. And takes that skip at the 10, fielded at the 5, to the 20, 25, and past the 30. And that is where the Raiders will start. And we go down to Shannon Farron.
Right tackle Joe Alt moving people on this bench to get to the massive mister. He has a high assignment today in containing Max Crosby. Greg Roman said it's a real welcome to the NFL moment. Harbaugh said couldn't be a bigger test right out of the gate. Alt is a big film guy, plenty of film on Max Crosby. Max ranks first in tackles for loss, 5th in sacks, and 4th in total tackles among D linemen, guys.
Thank you, Shannon. Alexander Madison starts this series at running back, signed as a free agent out of Minnesota in the offseason. And it's a play-action reverse now to Myers, and he is cut down at about the 30, we'll call it 6-yard line. Gain of 3, Alohi Gilman there to make the tackle.
There was no breaking down on that one either. Alohi Gilman was like a missile. He found his line on this reverse and just ran right through the legs for the tackle. I mean, never hit the brakes.
So a 2nd and 7. Chargers up 3-0. Perriman, Henley, your linebackers. Ja Taylor in at nickel. Madison stays in the backfield. Motion man is Tucker. Hand off to Madison. Pushing that edge, and he goes nowhere. Wrapped up by Abonia. One arm slowed him down and dropped him after a gain of just 2, and now a 3rd and 5. The Raiders 0 for 2 on 3rd down.
You have Bud Dupree and Tuli Tuipulotu to give a blow to Mack and Bosa. I can't remember a time where the Chargers have had that quality of depth with that second group.
Signed Bud Dupree, sizable contract in the offseason. And now we got all 3 of them out there, Tuli, Joey, and Khalil Mack.
And look where Derwin James is lined up.
Right next to Joey Bosa. How about that 3-pass rusher stack? Tuli, Bosa, James. Looking middle of the field is Minshew. Throws wide open Devontae Adams. as Alohi Gilman makes the tackle. There was nobody within 5 yards of him, and that's a gain of 20.
He curled right around Deion Henley. Henley's got to feel that and get a little more depth. He gets a little bit flat, and the ball just goes right over his head.
Minshew did not flinch in the face of a pass rush, and really, outside of Khalil Mack, who was starting to close in, it was a comfortable pocket for him. Pistol formation now. Madison stays in on the plus side of the field. Chargers up 3-0.
See Brock Bowers out there as the wingback.
Play action. Minshew stuck and just got rid of it. Intended for Bowers, who had a cushion. Christian Fulton was closing in. It goes incomplete. 2nd and 10 from the Charger 44.
I know you say always, hey, we got to heat up the quarterback. He doesn't play as good under pressure, but it is dramatic with Gardner Minshew. He gets very skittish with his feet and his decision-making when you can get bodies around him. That was an example right there.
Daniel Carlson's got a big leg as well, so Raiders do not need much to get into his range with a long of 57. This time, handoff to Madison, and again, the run game goes nowhere. Thule there to make the stop for a gain of 1, and now a 3rd and 9.
And Bosa and Mack come onto the field. When I say that Minshew's not good against pressure money, his passer rating was 59 under pressure last year. That's a 4th worst in the NFL. So this is a time to heat him up and not only get to him, but see if he can't create a turnover.
Well, and I think here, too, you want to keep this 4th and long, certainly 4 down territory for Antonio Pierce and the Raiders. Minshew, shotgun snap, has time, throws right, caught. Who else? Davante Adams in front of Asante Samuel. Needed 9, got 10.
It wasn't even a special route. It was just basically a curl route. And like a power forward, he just boxes out and is able to make the catch down the field, just more physical there at the catch point. Little push off with his left hand, and then use that big frame to wall him off. They're not going to call Davante Adams for pushing off. That's not going to happen.
Davante, 2 catches for 30 yards, and the Raiders now have converted both 3rd down opportunities on this drive. They are in field goal range from the 30. Minshew, and here's a screen. I should say just to the flat. Madison breaks the tackle. He's to the end zone. That is 2 missed tackles that have been critical for the Chargers today. This one by Asante Samuel Jr., and it is a 31-yard touchdown toss. Minshew to Madison. Raiders up 6-3.
Deion Henley had a chance to make the play as well. There's 2 Chargers there for 1 ball carrier, and they both leave their feet, don't wrap up and miss the tackle, and results in a touchdown. I mean, you've got 2 bodies there. I mean, it's well defended. Again, we just talked about it, though, Money. You got a lot of guys that just haven't played a ton, haven't tackled a ton.
Right.
And this is what you see early in the NFL. It's not specific to the Chargers. You'll see it around the league today.
7 plays, 67 yards, just 3 minutes, 37 seconds. They convert 2 third downs. The extra point is good, and the Raiders are on top at SoFi, 7-3 on the LA Chargers Football Network.
Is this house a good price compared to others in the area? Are prices going up or down? If I don't make an offer right this very moment, will I miss my chance? These are just some of the questions a home buyer might ask. And these are the sorts of questions an agent who is a realtor can help answer. Because realtors have the expertise, data, and access to specialty training to help you navigate the process of buying a home. They provide support, guidance, and have your back every step of the way. That's what realtors do, because that's who we are. Realtors are members of the National Association of Realtors.
Win with Wilshire Law Firm, official personal injury partner of the Chargers. Our 2 teams bolt up to win for you. Think you may have a personal injury case? Call us now at 800-824-1993 and pay nothing until you win. That's the Wilshire Law Firm promise.
Catch all the eye-popping action this football season live with Vivid Seats. Not only do they have great deals on great seats, they're also the only ticket company that rewards you for buying. And as a proud partner of the Los Angeles Chargers, you can purchase a Vivid Seats experience package that includes your own private perch suite, all-inclusive food and beverages, alumni appearances, plus premium parking. To score tickets backed by a 100% buyer guarantee, download the app or visit VividSeats.com today. Vivid Seats. Experience it live.
At UCLA Health, discovery and innovation lead to the best care. Our doctors and nurses work tirelessly every day to bring you the best experience so you can live your best life. It's why we're consistently ranked as a top hospital nationwide for 35 consecutive years by U.S. News and World Report. Go to uclahealth.org to schedule an appointment today at one of our over 280 locations right here in Southern California. Once again, that's uclahealth.org. Want the latest in Chargers breaking news, exclusive content, scores, highlights, and more? Download the official Chargers app, your one-stop shop for all things Bolts. Stay in the know. Download the official Chargers app today.
What a play!
LA, this is your Charger station.
What a play!
Here's Matt Money Smith and Daniel Jeremiah.
So Gardner Minshew with career touchdown pass number 60. Alexander Madison signed as a free agent out of Minnesota with career receiving touchdown number 7. Puts the Raiders on top 7-3. All time, the Raiders lead this series 68-58 with 2 ties. Chargers, though, are 15-6 in their last 21 home games against the Raiders. But not a great series for the defense on that one. A couple missed tackles, opportunity to get off the field on 3rd and long, and it culminates with the Raiders taking the lead here. 45 seconds left in the first quarter. And this is going to go into the end zone, out of the end zone, so the Chargers will start at the 30. Justin Herbert so far, 3 of 5 for 32 yards. No touchdowns, no interceptions, a quarterback rating of 78.8.
I think penalties have a lot to do with that and pressure. The 2 Ps they've got to clean up. Got to play a little bit cleaner, and they got to get a little bit better in pass protection. And they have to do something to slow down the pressure looks that they're getting. Whether that's getting the ball out quick, screens, got to move the pocket, but have some answer for all the pressure the Raiders are bringing.
Yeah, the Chargers penalties all on the same person. Will Dissly, 3 of them. 2 false starts and a hold. Dobbins out there at back. Darius Davis in motion.
They moved again.
And that's going to be the brand new tight end, Eric Tomlinson.
I almost wonder if they're saying something on the front to have the same location for all of these penalties.
Right.
At times you
do they know something?
Simulate the snap count on defense, do something, but that's just odd that we've seen the same spot on the field with 3 exact penalties this early in a ball game.
That's a great point, DJ. Something we'll likely find out after the game when Will Dissly and Tomlinson are asked about it. Certainly a healthy contingency of Raider fans, and when you have 3 false start penalties in the first quarter, that is just going to feed their energy. Needs something to take that away here. Nice big play on a 1st and 15. Herbert to throw, middle of the field. Quentin spins away from a tackle and gets all the way out to the 34-yard line for a gain of 9. Nice move by Quentin to get about an extra 5 yards on that reception.
You're already seeing a difference in how he's being utilized this year versus last year in the offense. Underneath, get the ball in his hands, and we've seen what he can do after the catch, which I still believe is his greatest strength.
So they can let this thing wind all the way down if they want. 17 on the game clock, 19 on the play clock. But Herbert is under center. On a 2nd and 6, Dobbins in the backfield. Changing the play. Takes the snap, hands to Dobbins. Dobbins hit right at the line of scrimmage, gains maybe a yard, if that. And it'll be a 3rd and 5 when we start the second quarter. Janarius Robinson with the tackle. So at the end of 1, Raiders behind a touchdown toss from Gardner Minshew lead the Chargers 7-3 on the LA Chargers Football Network.
Ticketmaster, the official ticket marketplace of the Chargers and the NFL. Ticketmaster's got the best way to take it to the house when it comes to being there live. They're the safest and most convenient marketplace to score fully verified Chargers tickets. And even if your plans get turned over, Ticketmaster gives you more flexibility to sell your seats. Want to meet up inside the stadium with your crew? Transferring your tickets is an easy handoff. So get those touchdown celebrations ready and score your tickets today at Ticketmaster.com/Chargers.
Hey Chargers fans, Paramount Plus is once again your home to stream the NFL on CBS every Sunday all season long. That means you can catch Justin Herbert and the rest of the LA Chargers from your smart TV, tablet, phone, or any device. All you need is a Paramount Plus account. Paramount Plus streams your live local NFL on CBS game across the league every Sunday, all the way through the AFC Championship game. So sign up and sign into Paramount Plus today and get ready for another thrilling season of Chargers football with the NFL on CBS, streaming live on Paramount Plus.
Flamingo Fridays, it's almost done. My flippers, my floaties, my sunscreen. Nope, I don't need that. Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
Save $45 on a full body massage this month at Sage Spa.
Number 2.
Bow Wow, live October 5th.
And the number 1 reason.
Get a sweet set of headphones by Ice Design Labs when you earn 500 points on your rewards card, the 17th.
Morongo, good times.
The Los Angeles Chargers Impact Fund is a nonprofit charity empowering youth, generating access, and creating opportunities in under-resourced neighborhoods so today's dreams can become tomorrow's reality. Through the Impact Fund's Bolt Academy program, Inglewood area high school juniors and seniors are taught critical job skills that they then apply in game day positions with the Chargers. Learn more about Bolt Academy and the Impact Fund's other inspiring initiatives by visiting chargers.com/impact.
Bolts up.
The Bolts are back.
They are signaling Chargers football.
Here's Matt Money Smith and Daniel Jeremiah.
On your home for the LA Chargers.
Start of the second quarter, Raiders up 7-3 here at SoFi in the wild AFC West. There's a new sheriff in town. Get your tickets today to see Coach Jim Harbaugh and the Bolts kick off this new era of Chargers football. Visit chargers.com/tickets today. A third down here. Chargers 0 of 3 on third down. A 3rd and 5. Motion man Palmer, who does not have a target yet, goes left to right. Trips to the right now. Herbert, snap. They rush 4. Climbs the pocket, gets it to McConkey. He's cleaned out immediately, a yard short of the sticks by Robert Spillane. They needed 5, they got 4. And out comes J.K. Scott to punt it away. Ladd McConkey's first reception of his career.
Yeah, it's a rookie not knowing. You've got to know where the sticks are and get that depth. You've got to get that extra yard because it's not going to have that room and space to turn up the field and go get it after the catch.
And he would have had it had he just set up a yard deep. Instead, the linebacker closed, made the stop, and again, the Chargers shut out on third downs. 0 for 4 now. J.K. Scott now, that's what we're used to seeing, a booming punt. Back to the 9-yard line. 52 yards, fair catch, no return. As Coach Harbaugh told us in the pregame, score, get a touchdown, get a field goal. Beyond that, don't turn it over, flip the field, and J.K. Scott able to do that there.
Avoid the turnovers. Now, defensively, the good news is early on here, this run defense has been outstanding. Now, they've just got to clean up some of the tackling, and they've got to really zero in on Davante Adams. We talked about 2 guys you can't let beat you when you're playing the Raiders. Max Crosby on defense, Davante Adams on offense. He's had a couple big catches, and they've got to figure out a way to force that ball elsewhere.
Shannon Farron down on the field. We'll get to her after this play as the Raiders get started from their own 9. Davante Adams, Jacoby Myers go out to the left. To the right, it's Trey Tucker. Michael Mayer, the tight end. Outside the right tackle, Peyton Munford, I should say. Handoff goes to Madison, and he's got a lane all the way out to the 16, 2nd and 3. What's happening, Shannon?
Scott Matlock doesn't get to sit down, guys. He is playing all 3 phases of this game. He was only a defensive lineman, but on Tuesday we got the surprise that he was listed as fullback on the depth chart. Switched from number 99 to 44. Jim Harbaugh says he's going to be a 3-way player. He's in shape to do so.
Yeah, we've seen it today, too. He's played fullback, he's played defensive tackle, and he has been on special teams. Here comes a blitz. Minshew climbs the pocket and shovels it off to Mayer. He is cleaned out at the 15 for no gain. Denzel Perriman, we're used to seeing hard hits from him, and that's about as hard as it gets.
We're also seeing Junior Colson playing on base downs next to Denzel Perriman. That was a quick switch from Deion Henley early in this game. See if that's something to try and keep guys fresh, or if that's something they want to stick with as we go forward.
2 of 4 on third down. This is short 3rd and 3 now. Madison in the backfield. Mayer in motion right to left. Looking left. Pump fakes. Here comes pressure. Minshew under duress. And he is tripped up. Joey Bosa gets him. He'll pick up maybe a half yard, so don't know if he's going to get the sack. But he will force the punt on a 3-and-out. Big by Bosa.
Barely got enough of that foot to make him stumble, because if not, Gardner Minshew is going to pick up this first down with his legs. What an effort by Bosa.
One of, if not the best all-around defensive end in the game, and that's a play that helps illustrate that. Cole to punt away from his own 3. Darius Davis set up at the Charger 30.
I see Darius get a chance to return one of these.
He's got to get some explosive play to get this crowd excited. The defense has done their job now. See if special teams or offense can do theirs. And this is going to be fair catch at the 30. 52-yard punt. No return. 7-3 Raiders. 12-13 to go in the half on the LA Chargers Football Network.
Want the latest in Chargers breaking news, exclusive content, scores, highlights, and more? Download the official Chargers app, your one-stop shop for all things Bolts. Stay in the know. Download the official Chargers app today.
Sometimes your phone breaks.
Ugh. Dude.
What the?
Oh, seriously?
Hey, life happens. But at Verizon, we got you. Trade in any phone from our top brands in any condition and get a great deal on iPhone 15 with an unlimited ultimate plan. And turn...
No!
Into...
Oh, yeah!
Only on Verizon.
Win with Wilshire Law Firm, official personal injury partner of the Chargers. Our 2 teams bolt up to win for you. Think you may have a personal injury case? Find us at wilshirelaw.com/Chargers and pay nothing until you win. That's the Wilshire Law Firm promise.
Catch all the eye-popping action this football season live with Vivid Seats. Not only do they have great deals on great seats, they're also the only ticket company that rewards you for buying. And as a proud partner of the Los Angeles Chargers, you can purchase a Vivid Seats experience package that includes your own private perch suite, all-inclusive food and beverages, alumni appearances, plus premium parking. To score tickets backed by a 100% buyer guarantee, download the app or visit VividSeats.com today. Vivid Seats. Experience it live.
Global music sensations take the Yamaba Theater stage this November. Andrea Bocelli performs an intimate concert on November 1st. Mariah Carey kicks off her Christmas tour on November 6th. And the Jonas Brothers return on November 10th. Tickets are on sale now at YamavaTheater.com. Catch Andrea Bocelli, Mariah Carey, and Jonas Brothers live in November at Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel, California's #1 entertainment destination. Must be 21 and winner.
This is LA Chargers football.
Cuts inside into the end zone. He's done it again.
Now the voice of your LA Chargers, Matt Money Smith and Daniel Jeremiah.
Well, we talked about it in the pregame, and we've heard about it all off season. This team wants to run the ball. We want to be a physical team. And right now, we're at 5 carries for 12 yards, under 3 yards per carry.
It's really been penetration. And I'll tell you what, the guy who's given them a lot of trouble has been Adam Butler, number 69, a defensive tackle. He's not on the field right now.
Gus Edwards is. Justin Herbert is under center. New set of downs, trailing 7-3 from their own 30. 1st and 10. Play action. Herbert lets it fly. Caught. McConkey. And there's that run after catch we were looking for, DJ. Gain of 12 out to the 42.
Herbert got drilled. I believe that was Christian Wilkins in the backfield. Justin just hung in there, took a big shot, looked like to the ribs. He still put the ball right on the money.
That's about 6 yards after the catch on that curl from McConkey. And left Marcus Epps stuck in the turf.
I mean, look at Merrick, how low he is right now. I mean, they are throwing a safety down there.
He got handoff now. Edwards runs into his own man, pushed backwards is Trey Pipkins for a loss of 1 by Spillane.
There's no respect for the Chargers getting over the top. I mean, they're just playing downhill defense right now. That's Spillane as well as Merrick just attacking the line of scrimmage, and there's no room. They're going to have to expand this defense, and sometimes you can do that by moving the pocket with Herbert to allow some things to develop down the field.
And they break huddle. Dobbins in the backfield now in place of Edwards. Hayden Hurst all alone to the right. Trips left. Now Dobbins in motion. And into the flat for Dobbins. And he turns upfield. Does not get much. Pushed out of bounds after a gain of maybe a half yard by Robert Spillane. It'll be a third and we'll call it 10.
Last year, Justin had 240 pass attempts at or behind the line of scrimmage, or going back to 2022. That's the second most in the league. One of the things I was hopeful to see with this offense this year is let him show off that arm. Let's get a little more explosive, a little more vertical. Haven't seen that yet thus far early in this ball game.
No, we haven't seen a third down converted yet. 0 for 4, and this a 3rd and 10 from their own 42, trailing 7-3. Down to 5 on the play clock. Simi Fehoko. And we got movement again. This has been a mess. 4th false start.
That's Ladd McConkey.
Nice Ladd. So now a 3rd and 15, and the Raiders can really get after it. 4th false start penalty for the Chargers here at SoFi. Raiders just a single penalty for 5 yards, that neutral zone infraction that negated a sack fumble.
Raiders defense has a lot of energy right now.
Sure do, as they should.
They just have
16-10. Darius Davis, Hassan Haskins set to receive the kickoff. If you want the latest in Chargers breaking news, exclusive content, scores, highlights, and more, download the official Chargers app today. All things Bolts, right at your fingertips. We had a feeling this was going to be a tight one coming in. It has. Chargers struggled that entire first half. And then you talk about the second half. Opening drive, 74 yards field goal, a punt, and then a 61-yard touchdown drive. This one out of the back of the end zone. And again, the Chargers will start at the 30, and we start with Shannon Farron.
Joshua Palmer and Justin Herbert sharing some moments on the sideline here. He's been good for a couple receptions this afternoon. Joshua Palmer listed as wide receiver 1. He's in a contract year. This is his first opportunity as a primary target. Coaches love how well-rounded he is, his good chemistry with Justin, and just his ability to run routes the way Keenan Allen used to laud him for doing.
Yeah, Shannon, he used to shadow him from the second he got here. So much so that he wears the hoodie in practice like Keenan did. Had that huge third down reception. He's all alone, one-on-one coverage outside the numbers right. Gus Edwards in the backfield. Herbert under center. Up 6. Herbert to pass, looking left, throwing left. Never took his eyes off Scott Matlock. That falls incomplete, 2nd and 10. He was just locked on that from the start.
Not a bad route by Matlock,
no.
though. I'm going to be honest with you. A little flat route there. That is a big man. Does not look normal. See a man that large just running a flat route. Would have been a heck of a one-handed catch.
Yep. Went off his hands. So 2nd and 10. 10:26 to go in the game. Chargers up 6. Q on the numbers left. Bunch formation right. Davis, Palmer, Hayden Hurst. Edwards in the backfield. 5 on the line of scrimmage for the Raiders. Now Davis in that orbit motion. Herbert looking to him. Now looking downfield. Pump fakes. Gets it underneath to Edwards. And he'll fall forward to the 32. Gain of just 2. It'll be 3rd and 8. Adam Butler there with the tackle. Not sure what he was looking for, but it looked like they took it away, whatever it was.
Yeah, it looked like Hayden Hurst down the field, but they were all over that. So smartly just checked the ball down.
2 of 11 on 3rd down.
You gotta get 4 hands on Max Crosby on this down. Do not leave him alone.
Well, he's decided to flip sides now. He's going over where Slater is. He started where Alt was. And now Hayden Hurst in motion. He's got a set up over there. Q's got one-on-one. They bring a blitz. Everybody's coming. Herbert gets rid of it to Q. Can't catch it. Hit him in the hands. That's a straight drop. Would have been a first down.
Oh, he just hit him in the face. How is that not a flag down here? Josh Palmer's just got hit in the face.
Just did it again. That was right in front of the referee.
I don't know what he was looking at.
Well,
that was Jack Jones, who's got a big-time temper. But after the play, Jack Jones just hit him right in the face.
Now he'll get a fine. Doesn't get the penalty. J.K. Scott, last year, game high, 8 punts. This his 7th today. Perfect time to get one of those signature J.K. hangers. Pin him inside the 10. And this is a wobbling punt. Fielded at the 25 on the run, and he's got blockers. Trey Tucker can fly, and he is out to midfield.
That was kind of a shank.
The exact opposite of what I'd asked for. Maybe I shouldn't ask. So Raiders in business. They force the 3 and out, and they will start at midfield. Raiders with the ball. Chargers up 6 on the LA Chargers Football Network.
LA's new alternative.
Pulse 98.7.
This is alt music.
LA's new alternative.
Alt 98.7.
Catch all the eye-popping action this football season live with Vivid Seats. Not only do they have great deals on great seats, they're also the only ticket company that rewards you for buying. And as a proud partner of the Los Angeles Chargers, you can purchase a Vivid Seats experience package that includes your own private perch suite, all-inclusive food and beverages, alumni appearances, plus premium parking. To score tickets backed by a 100% buyer guarantee, download the app or visit vividseats.com today. Vivid Seats. Experience it live.
Global music sensations take the Yamava Theater stage this November. Andrea Bocelli performs an intimate concert on November 1st. Mariah Carey kicks off her Christmas tour on November 6th. And the Jonas Brothers return on November 10th. Tickets are on sale now at YamavaTheater.com. Catch Andrea Bocelli, Mariah Carey, and Jonas Brothers live in November at Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel, California's #1 entertainment destination. Must be 21 and winner.
With NFL Sunday Ticket and YouTube TV, you can watch the most live NFL games all in one place, which means you can watch the Rams and the Colts and the Vikings and the Bengals and the Buccaneers and the Chargers, or whoever you're rooting for, all in your living room. But not literally, of course. That would be dangerous. Watch every game every Sunday with NFL Sunday Ticket and YouTube TV. Sign up at youtube.com/NFLST. Local and national games on YouTube TV. NFL Sunday Ticket for out-of-market games excludes digital-only games.
This is LA Chargers football.
Cuts inside into the end zone. He's done it again.
Now the voice of your LA Chargers, Matt Money Smith and Daniel Jeremiah.
Chargers have the lead. The Raiders have the ball at their own 48-yard line. 9:30 to go. Bolts by 6 over Las Vegas. 16-10 as they break huddle. Gardner Minshew has completed 9 of his last 10 passes. Led him into field goal range. Got 3 out of it. And trimmed the lead from 9-6. Hand off to White. White looking to bounce it. Nowhere to go. He is stopped at the 50 after a gain of 2. Joey Bosa makes the stop. He is the Chargers' leading tackler now with 7.
I mean, Bosa is just all-around game. Holding up the point of attack, effort, rushing the passer. I don't know what else there is for him to do.
It's a reminder, DJ, of how important he is and what he means to this defense. Does it in all facets against the run, rushing the passer, recovering, where he forced that fumble. Snapped him in shoe. Here he is to pass. And has time. Throws into the flat for White. And nice tackle by Ja Taylor there for no gain. 3rd and 8.
That's not an easy play.
No.
You've got a lot of space and a lot of room, and he's able to secure the tackle and bring up a big 3rd down. And look at the rush package. It looks like that race car group again with the 4 ends.
Fox, Tooley, Bud, Mac, Joey.
That's a 5-man front with 5 guys that know how to rush the quarterback.
And they got Bowers outside the numbers, one-on-one with Asante Samuel. Madison in the backfield. Minshew takes the snap. Here comes pressure. Minshew underneath. Madison breaks 1 tackle. Cannot break the rest. Dropped a yard shy. Needed the 43. He got to the 44.
I gotta believe they're going for this.
Absolutely. 7:49 to go. And they are going for it. Bowers comes off. Mayer comes in. Check that.
Well, now they're going to bring the punt team on.
Now they are going to bring the punt team on. And
well, I tell you what, I think I'd keep my defense on the field.
No doubt. This will be the safest punt. Here are the Raider fans booing that are here. See, they may want to just try to get him to jump. 3, 2, 1, and they're not even going to get this off. Oh, yes, they will. End over end kick. Here's Darius Davis settling under it. Fair catch signaled for at the 7. So Cole does his job. 36-yard punt.
You surprised by that?
Very. You're down 6, but as you said when I wondered whether or not the Chargers would go for it. Now, granted, they were at the 50. This is at the 44, but the Raiders' defense has been good today.
Which is why I would have trusted them if you don't get it to be able to hold up. I can't imagine there's any chart you would look at that say you punt that ball.
No, I'm sure there's not. We'll take it. I don't know if the leg of Cameron Dicker comes into play. You maybe only need 15 yards for him to make it a 2-score game again. But now let's see if Herbert can do some magic. Edwards in the backfield in the pistol. Herbert. Hands to Edwards. Edwards hit at the line of scrimmage. Keeps the legs moving. Gets some breathing room. Out to the 10. Make it the 11. Gain of 3. 2nd and 7.
Well, they use Matlock in that motion. I mean, that is a big dude with a full head of steam.
And then Edwards ran the other way. I'm just going to say, hey, wherever that guy goes, I'm following him. Under 7 minutes. See if the Chargers got a 7-minute drill in them. Trips left. Palmer, McConkey, Hurst, Q, one-on-one right. Oh, someone jumped early. No flags, though. Catch, McConkey hit immediately right at the sticks. They'll mark him 1.5 yards short.
I thought Butler was...
He was way over.
Way early.
That was... and granted, we have a vantage point from where we're at. It's right in front of us, but he was over the line of scrimmage way early. So 3rd and about 1.5 yards. Ball on the 11. First down marker just inside the 13. Chargers 2 of 12 on 3rd down. Dobbins behind Herbert in the pistol. Snap, hand Dobbins, pushes the pile forward, and he's got it by about 1/2 yard. And I don't know what is going on down the field here. There have got to be flags. That's Jacorian Bennett, who's just laying on top of Palmer. I don't know if they just consider that part of the play. Yeah,
they are going at it. Palmer's been going at it with Bennett and with Jack Jones. Palmer hasn't got a lot of action in the passing game, but he is getting his money's worth here in the run game. That is a competitive, physical matchup on the perimeter.
That's something we're not used to seeing here. 5 minutes left in the game, and Herbert's got 134 yards passing. His low, 136 versus the Jets. Dobbins stays in, and we got a timeout by Jim Harbaugh before the play clock hits 0. Well, this fourth quarter drive with a 6-point lead brought to you by Ben Herbert. See it out of training camp every day. They call it fourth quarter. After training camp ends, the practice portion, running through plays, all that, they head over to work with Coach Herb. As they call them, they flip sleds. They carry 100, 150-pound medicine balls, pull sleds, bear crawls on their toes and fingertips.
And just to reiterate, if you're listening and driving in the car, it is a warm one in SoFi. So fatigue is definitely going to show up one side or the other because it is a hot one.
That's a big first down there. Get 3 more plays up 6. We know the leg of Cameron Dicker. If you can just get into his field goal range, make this a 2-score game. Matlock out there ahead of Dobbins. Hand off to Dobbins. Follows that block. Bounces. Hit as he goes to the ground, but makes it to the 24-yard line for a gain of 6.
Those 0s and 1s and 2s are all of a sudden turning into 6, 7s, and 8s.
Well, you always hear the coaches say it. Stick with it. You just got to stick with it. I think you described it perfectly earlier, DJ, when you said body blows. You work that body, you create the fatigue, and this is what they're going for. A fourth quarter drill. Herbert under center again. Matt Locke, the fullback. 3 tight ends on the field. Handoff to Dobbins. Has a lane. Oh, Dobbins breaks free. 40, 50, 40, 30. Dobbins, 20, 15. J.K. Dobbins. Do it again.
Well, there's the right hook. Woo! Body shot, body shot, body shot. Follow your big 300-pound fullback and deliver the uppercut knockout. Excellent vision by J.K. Pressing the hole, feeling it, seeing it, and then exploding for a huge, potentially game-winning run.
And Las Vegas forced to use their first timeout, as the Chargers certainly feeling good about making this a 2-score game again, where they are set up at the Raider 14. That is a 61-yard run from Dobbins. His career long is 72. So he has got over 100 yards on just 2 carries. 2 of those carries, a 46 and a 61.
Yep, Chargers just averaging 7.9 a carry. That's all. Nothing to see here.
Yeah. First half, they were averaging 2.7. They break huddle with the clock stopped at 3:57. Matlock stays out. Now Gus Edwards in. Herbert hands to Gus. Gus pushing that pile forward in the A-gap. Gets to the 11. That's a gain of 3. Raiders use their second timeout. Join the LA Chargers annual celebration of Latino Heritage Month on Sunday, September 29th, when the Bolts take on the Kansas City Chiefs at SoFi Stadium, presented by Verizon. Get your tickets today at chargers.com/tickets.
I mean, this is the vision, right? We talked to Coach Harbaugh before this game. What do you want this offense to look like? What's your vision for it? This is it. It's just to be physical, grind teams out, and then put them away when you get a chance. And that's what they're doing right here.
How about J.K. Dobbins in his debut? 10 carries, 135 yards, and a touchdown right now.
I'll tell you what, Gus is starting to run hard, too. You know, he's delivered a lot of those body blows.
Yep. Well, he had that big 10-yard rush that led to the touchdown. He stays out there with Matt Locke ahead of him. As the Chargers looking to continue to hammer away, Disley and Dickinson, 2 tight ends out there, 22 formation. Handoff Edwards. Edwards sleeps over the pile, gets to the 10. Gain of just 1, but that forces Antonio Pierce to use his third and final timeout. A 3rd and 6 for the Chargers. They can get the first down at the 4-yard line. Looks like, yeah, at the 4. I would assume, no question, they're running this ball. Take another 40-plus seconds off the clock, kick the field goal, make it a 9-point game that Dicker can convert.
It just feels like a Stanford game from not that long ago, right? I feel like that's what you're watching here.
How about Frank Gore in San Francisco? Yeah. Hey, think about those teams.
Think about J.J. McCarthy last year, the games, and I remember in the run-up to the draft, well, they don't ask him to do a lot. Well, when he needs to, he'll be ready to do it, but they're going to preserve him to get to that point. And Justin Herbert has only been sacked 1 time, and they are running the crud out of the football.
Matlock and Edwards get a breather. Dobbins checks back in on this 3rd and 6. In the right pocket of Herbert. Herbert to throw. And has him on the crosser. It's McConkey. Shuffle. Touchdown. Oh, lad. 10-yard touchdown toss. And he broke 2 sets of ankles on that touchdown grab. What a play for the rookie.
He hit the brakes and watched the plane fly right by. And then another plane flew by. And he skipped into the end zone.
Call him Maverick.
That was outstanding. Just a little mesh route, little crosser. Whoop. Makes Merrick miss. And then why not? You want to send somebody else? Marcus Epps, you get some of this as well.
What did you say about you don't have to ask Herbert to do much until you do?
Yeah,
and there it is.
There you go.
3rd down, we're going to cut you loose. And tip of the cap to Greg Roman there. You easily could have handed that ball off. gotten this thing down to 3 minutes with a 9-point lead. And how about going for 2 here to make it a 2-touchdown game? Handoff, Edwards. Edwards still moving the feet, and he'll be short.
Boy, it is
chippy.
That's Palmer.
And that is Palmer again.
Yeah, it's good. It's
they
a
are
fight.
full-on brawling. It is a full brawl. And now McConkey in there. There are punches being thrown. Palmer and Trayvon Merrick are not letting up. It's a full fight. And now
Wilkins and
we got
Disley.
Will Disley and Christian Wilkins squaring off.
He just grabbed Disley's face mask right
and
now.
won't let go. Shannon, what do we got?
Guys, Jim Harbaugh is out here directing traffic, telling his guys to get the hell back to the sideline. He is in the thick of it, as you would imagine Jim Harbaugh would be, with the officials, with the team. Seems to be making their way back to their respective sidelines, guys.
I mean, that was brewing. That was a real fight.
Yeah.
That was not puffing your chest out and waiting for someone to break it up. Josh Palmer and Trayvon Merrick were throwing blows, tossing each other.
After the play, the try was no good. We have offsetting unsportsmanlike conduct on the Raiders, number 18, and the Chargers, number 5. Those fouls are going to offset.
How about the Charger fans on their feet cheering?
You don't hear the Raider fans. They just left.
No, they're all leaving. Charger fans on their feet cheering Palmer, and that had been brewing all game.
I've been pointing it out for about the last 3 series. I mean, he got punched in the face earlier by Jack Jones. Jack Jones is getting in there again. Merrick's in there. And Quentin Johnson came in there to try and help his buddy out.
Look at Palmer just wrecking. I think that might be Marcus Epps. And yeah, that's what it was. It was.
I mean, look at
Epps. It's Epps who had a face full of face mask. And it just devolved from there.
And then you see this fight after the play as well with Wilkins getting into it.
Look at how out of breath
with Disley.
Harbaugh is. He's in the middle of it. Great job, Shannon, sharing that with us. Of course he was.
What's been the one criticism of the Los Angeles Chargers over the last few years?
I'm going to tell you, DJ, it's fourth quarter. At least, I don't know if that's where you're going.
I was going to say, how many times have you heard the soft label attached to this team?
Last year, they had the lead in the fourth quarter 7 times. They went 2-5 in those games. They came into this game with a lead in the fourth quarter, and they're going to get out with a victory, leading 22-10.
Max, we're seeing replays. Max Crosby, Christian Wilkins, Disley. I mean, there are a lot of people involved in this thing. There are going to be a lot of fines handed out.
There very well could be suspensions.
Well, there goes Jack Jones and Palmer. Well, Jack Jones got away with punching him in the face earlier, so he's going to get hit. He's going to envelope for that as well.
Absolutely. And I'm not quite sure what led to Christian Wilkins doing that with Will Disley. Seemed a little bit aggressive considering they were on the periphery of the fight.
I think that probably has to do with the 178 rushing yards.
Yeah. Well, look, this game not over. It is still 3 minutes, 40 seconds left. And the Raiders have been able to move the ball.
And this is, even on a kickoff after the ball goes out of the end zone, this feels like a rivalry today,
sure
guys.
Does.
Copyright is broadcast owned by the National Football League and the LA Chargers. All rights are reserved, and any rebroadcast, recording, retransmission, or other use of this broadcast without the express written permission of the NFL is prohibited.
No explosives. They have no timeouts. Get this thing under 2 minutes before they score the first time, and all you got to do is recover an onside kick, and the game is over. And look at Wilkins, by the way, on that play. I mean, what a jerk. Digging his helmet into the ribs of a couple different Charger players. Then he gets up. I'm watching outside the square here at Wilkins. He had already dug his helmet into a couple players, and then he beelines for Will Disley. Then shoot a throw. Back, hit as he throws, middle of the field, and that's caught. That's the explosive we said they could not afford, and they're already out to midfield with Jacoby Myers.
Bosa had the pressure and a big hit. That was a heck of a throw by Gardner Minshew. He got hit right in the chest.
But Myers, one of the most underrated receivers really in the league, found the soft spot. Clock runs. They have no timeouts. So, again, you just got to prevent them from scoring under 2 minutes. And here you go. Wrap them up. Stop them short of the stick. That's a gain of 7 to the Charger 43. Now at 3 minutes.
Brock Bowers had a pretty good game.
That's his 5th catch. 54 yards. Minshew in the shotgun. Pocket collapsing. Throws. Bowers again. And a nice tackle by Asante Samuel to keep that clock running. He picks up the first down. But now we're at 2:30 and counting.
The big thing here, just don't let the ball go over your head.
Right. As we said, all you have to do is keep them out of the end zone before the 2-minute warning. And then it comes down to recovering an onside kick, and the game is over. Minshew to throw. Time underneath. Madison tackled immediately.
Give him that.
Absolutely, all day. And that, see if they can get one more off before the 2-minute warning. They're trying to. Clock at 08, 7. And it looks like they're going to get one more off. 2nd and 7, and they do. Minshew intended for Trey Tucker, misses him though, so it'll be a 3rd and 7 at the 2-minute warning. Chargers up 12, 22-10 on the LA Chargers Football Network.
What's poppin'? Justin Jefferson here.
Football is a lot of explosion, a lot of energy and attitude.
It's a whole different vibe with these open earbuds. It's like you're in the moment, but also you can hear everything around you. You can be involved.
To have good sound and to be so light on your ear means a lot to me. Putting that music into my ears,
you feel good enough to go out there and play.
You turn on that switch, no one can stop you.
For more, check out Bose.com.
At UCLA Health, discovery and innovation lead to the best care. Our doctors and nurses work tirelessly every day to bring you the best experience so you can live your best life. It's why we're consistently ranked as a top hospital nationwide for 35 consecutive years by U.S. News and World Report. Go to uclahealth.org to schedule an appointment today at one of our over 280 locations right here in Southern California. Once again, that's uclahealth.org.
Chargers game day is best shared with others, so gather your crew together and unlock special group ticket pricing on single game tickets. Enjoy the best in-game experience in the NFL in the Bolts iconic SoFi Stadium home. Visit chargers.com/groups to secure your seats today.
Win with Wilshire Law Firm, official personal injury partner of the Chargers. Our 2 teams bolt up to win for you. Think you may have a personal injury case? Find us at wilshirelaw.com/Chargers and pay nothing until you win. That's the Wilshire Law Firm promise.
Want the latest in Chargers breaking news, exclusive content, scores, up-to-the-minute highlights, press conferences, and more delivered straight to your phone? Download the official Chargers app, your one-stop shop for all things Bolts. In addition to staying in the know with the Chargers app, you can also conveniently manage your tickets and access important know-before-you-go game day information all in one place. Staying connected to your Bolts has never been easier. Download the official Chargers app today and bolt up.
This is your Charger station. Here's Matt Money Smith and Daniel Jeremiah.
22-10, Chargers on top of the Raiders. Minute 57 left. Raiders out of timeouts on the Chargers side of the field with a 3rd and 7 from the 37. And I kind of glossed over it with the fourth quarter stat, DJ, but you mentioned toughness. And just looking around the stadium at the Powder Blues, people awfully excited about the toughness of this team, about those fights.
Absolutely. We're seeing a replay, and Joey Bosa was a little nicked. I don't know if it was his lower back or what he was.
We'll get to Shannon. She was down there watching him stretch him out on this 3rd and 7 now. Minshew in the shotgun. Madison in the backfield.
Oh, boy.
We got a free play. So take the shot, Minshew. He's going to downfield, and that pass is popped up in the air and incomplete. Oh, man, Jacoby Myers almost got it on the tip. But it will be a 5-yard penalty, 3rd and 2 coming up. Bud jumped.
Offside. Defense number 48, it was in the neutral zone with the snap. 5-yard penalty, 3rd down.
110 seconds left. After this, the Chargers back-to-back road games. Charlotte and then Pittsburgh. Both Eastern time zone games.
Well, I tell you what, the Panthers did not look good. Whew.
No. That was a boat race in New Orleans. And that was exactly what Derek Carr needed. People talking about Spencer Rattler getting in there to be their starter. And that'll quiet them down for a little while. Khalil and Bud out there as your edge. Minshew has time. Pump fake. Swatted in the air. Intercepted. Poona Ford. Oh, the biggest man on the field. And as well as he had played the run all day today, give it to the 320-pound, 5'11" refrigerator. Matt got his hand on it. Ford intercepts it. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is what you call salt in the wound.
Well, I think we just got in the Ford and drove this victory to the finish line. What a play. Was it Mack that tipped it?
Mack tipped it. Poona grabbed it. And this game is over.
That's a fitting way on a day that the defense was so dominant.
3 turnovers, DJ. 3 turnovers today, including a 4th that was a turnover on downs. Victory formation feels so sweet. Think about that primetime contest in Las Vegas, 63-21. In Week 16, Derwin James didn't run from it. Said he was happy it was Week 1. Let's get it out of our system, move past it. And today was the defense's day. There's no denying it.
This was a slobber knocker rivalry football game. A game that sometimes over the years when it's become more physical has not trended in the Chargers' direction. And this was a physical beatdown by the Bolts.
Gonna take 2 more knees. Herbert, a little pushing now.
7.1 yards a carry.
How about that? And it's 2 explosives from JK. It's 46 yards and 61 yards. 107 yards of carries on 2. JK, 10 carries, 135 and a touchdown. And it is something we discussed repeatedly. That has a chance to be the free agent signing of the offseason if he is what he was when healthy in Baltimore.
Well, how about the draft? When you look at Joe Alt, Max Crosby there's only 1 sack for the Raiders today. Joe Alt, think about what he does in pass protection, run the ball. Ladd McConkey gets in the end zone. Colson's out there playing. Right. That's a great look for Joe Ortiz's rookie draft class.
Final knee. And the final score. Chargers in the win column. They knock off the Raiders 22-10. Harbaugh, Antonio Pierce, a quick handshake and embrace after their teams got after it. We'll see what the handshakes look like here on the field. Jack Jones and Josh Palmer both ejected, and there were some tempers in these final minutes. Let's get downstairs to Shannon Farron.
Hey, Scott Matlock, all three phases of the game today.
What?
All 3 phases of the game today for you.
Yeah, I mean, whatever I can do to help the team win. I love football. I want to play as much as I can.
You were instrumental in getting the run game going in the second half by just